Hello, my dear students. Good morning. It's a great time to have you on our course, Grammar 2. Today we have Unit 56. But before we begin this lesson, I'd like to give you two pieces of advice which may help you in your daily life and in your academic life. The first one is related to your health. Health is precious, so you have to take indeed extreme care of your health. That means you have to wear masks whenever you mix with other people. You have to keep social distance. You have to wash your hands, your face after mixing with other people. You have to use your own tools or things like handkerchiefs and so on. Try to stay at home as long as you can. If there is necessity to go out, try to stay at home. Try to eat vegetables and fruits. Try to get enough sleep. Sleep is very important. Eat sleep and food as well as exercise. You can make exercise indoors or outdoors. But in both cases, try not to mix with other people. Try to do exercises, as far as away, from other people. You can do some simple exercises at home to keep yourself, fit and fresh. The second piece of advice is related to your academic affairs, your studies. You know, a study is connected with your time. Study is precious, and time is precious too. So you have to take extreme care. You have to be quite careful, very careful indeed about using your time properly. Try to manage your time, to organize your time so that you can study your lessons in time. Don't waste time. Time is precious. Don't waste it on trivial things. And don't wait to the last minute to do your homework. At first, you have to study the rules in terms of grammar. The rules, study each rule carefully. Read the examples because the examples make the rules clear, make you understand the rules. And after reading the examples, you have to do the exercises. Do each exercise in time, and you can refer to the lesson, to the examples and the rules whenever you have any difficulty. And when you present your homework or midterm or final work online, try to send them in a good file, a file that can be opened. Yes, write your full name at the top of your file, your first name and last name, first name and last name, clearly. Yes, and write the question, each question, followed by its, answer. And don't leave gaps. Don't leave pages blank. Try to write continuously. Don't leave things. And try, whenever you write with your hand, write in big letters, clear letters, which are eligible, can be read easily. This will help the teachers give you, high marks. We have here some verbs are followed by ing and some are followed by to. So we have two groups of verbs. Yes. We have the first one, the first group is followed by ing. Yes. Verbs like admit, fancy, postpone, avoid, finish, work, consider, imagine, stop, deny, keep on or keep, suggest, enjoy, and mind. So you have, you can, of course, read them another way. You can read them admit, avoid, admit, avoid, consider, deny, enjoy, fancy, finish, imagine, keep or keep on, mind, postpone, risk, stop, and suggest. These verbs are followed by to, or sorry, are followed by ing. Yeah, he admitted, for example, stealing the money. He avoids meeting. I consider buying. He denies saying. He enjoys playing. I fancy riding. I finish building. I imagine doing. I keep or keep on studying. I mind, for example, using. Postpone, uh, I mean, postpone reading or sending. I risk wasting. I stop doing. I suggest going. These verbs are followed by ing. The second group, which is followed by to, we have afford, means be able to, agree, arrange, decide, deserve, fail, forget, hope, learn, manage, offer, plan, promise, refuse, and threaten. Yes, we have verbs like afford. I can't afford to buy a car. I agree to help him. She arranged to meet. Yes, she decides to go. We deserve to receive help. We fail to do something. We forget to send the letter. We hope to meet again. We learn to ride or to drive. We manage to, complete the mission. We offer to help. We plan to build. We promise to repeat. We refuse to give. We threaten to punish. These, here for examples, see unit 53 and 54. But in the process, I have given, brief examples for each one. Yes. Some verbs can be followed by ing or to with a difference of meaning. For example, remember. Remember can be used or followed by ing or by to, but the meaning is different. For example, I remember doing something. Remember doing refers to what? To past actions. You did something before and now you remember doing it in the past. I did it and now I remember doing it. You remember doing something after you have done it. I know I locked the door. I clearly remember locking it. I locked it and now I remember doing this, locking the door. I could remember driving along the road just before the accident, but Of course, he couldn't remember the accident itself. If you turn to remember by to, I remember to do something, means here I remember first and do it later. I remember that I had to do it, so I did it later on. Number one, remembering. Number two, doing. Number two, you remember to do something before you do it. I remember to lock the door, but I forgot to shut the window. I remembered that I had to lock it, and so I locked it. Please remember to post the letter. Don't forget to post it. Regret. Regret here, like remember, you can refer to past actions or to previous actions, or to later actions. I regret doing something. I did it, and now I'm sorry about it. I did it, and I'm sorry about it. I now regret saying what I said. I shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have, referring to the past. You now regret past actions, past behavior. So you feel here sorry that you had said something. It began to get cold, and he regretted not wearing his coat. Yes. Right. On the other hand, regret can be followed by two. Regret to say, regret to tell you, regret to inform you. That means regret and the action. The other action is following. I'm sorry to have to say, etc. And formal letters, we can say. Formal letters, we regret to inform you that we cannot offer you the job. Yes, we are sorry to tell you sad news or bad news. We are sorry to tell you the bad news that we cannot offer you the job you applied for. Go on means here continue. Go on doing something. Continue with the same thing. The president paused, stopped for a moment, and then went on talking. We need to change. We can't go on living this way. Go on. Yeah. Followed by ing. Go on living. Go on behaving. Yes. The second form, go on to do. Go on to do something. Do or say something new. Go on followed by to refers to something new, something different. But go on doing, here we have gerund, is, continuing at the same topic, the same issue, the same way. No change, nothing new. But with going to, go on to, we have something new. We have a change. Let's see this example. After discussing the economy, the president went on to talk about foreign policy. We have two different issues, the economy and foreign policy. So he was discussing the economy, then he turned on to talk about something new, something different, so we use to. All right, I hope this point is made clear. The following verbs can be followed by ing or to: begin, start, continue, intend, bother. So you can say it has started raining, or it has started to rain. John intends buying a house, or John intends to buy a house. Both are correct. Both are possible. You can use either of them. Don't bother locking the door, or don't bother to lock the door. But normally, we do not use ing after ing. Yani we cannot use two ings. It's starting to rain. Right, correct. But it's starting raining is wrong. After doing the lesson 56, now we turn to do the exercise. Put the verbs here in the correct form, ing or to. Sometimes either form is possible. They denied stealing the money. I don't enjoy driving very much. I don't want to go out tonight. I'm too tired. I can't afford to go out tonight. I don't have the time or enough time. Has it stopped raining yet? Our team was unlucky to lose the game. We deserve to win. Why do you keep yes, asking me the questions? Can't you leave me alone? Please stop asking me questions. I refuse to answer any more questions. One of the boys admitted breaking the window. The boy's father promised to pay for the window to be repaired. If the company continues losing money, the factory may be closed. Does Sarah know about the meeting? No, I forgot to tell her. Julia has been ill, but now she is beginning to get better. I've enjoyed seeing you. I hope, or meeting you. I hope to see you again soon. Exercise number 2, we have here is some information about Tom when he was a child. For example, he was in hospital when he was 4. He went to Paris when he was 8. He cried on his first day at school. Once he fell into the river. He said he wanted to be a doctor. Once he was bitten by a dog. Yes, that's fine. So we have, he can still remember. Still remember number 1 and number 2 and 4. 1, 2, 4. Yes, he can remember. Yes, being here in hospital when he was 4. Number 2, he can still remember. Yes, we have here number 2, going to Paris. Yes. Number 4, he can still remember falling into the river. But he can't remember 3, 5, and 6. He can't remember crying on his first day to school, out school. He can't remember uh, I mean, saying that you wanted to be a doctor. He can't remember, for example, uh, being bitten by a dog. Finally, we have exercise number 3. Complete each sentence with a verb in the correct form, ing or to. Please remember to lock the door when you go out. You lent me some money a few months ago. Did I? Are you sure? I don't remember. I don't remember lending you. Did you remember me to your sister? Oh no, I forgot. I completely forgot. I'll phone her now. When you see Steve, remember me to him. Or, yeah, my regards. Someone must have taken my bag. I clearly remember leaving it by the window. I believe that what I said was fair. I don't forget. I don't regret saying it. I knew that or they were in trouble, but I regret. Uh, yes, I knew that they were in trouble, but I regret. Yes, I did nothing. Yes, I regret not being able. That I yes, I regret that I didn't help them. I did nothing to help him. Yes. Number 3, Ben joined the company 9 years ago. He became assistant manager after 2 years, and a few years later he went on, yes, to become a manager of the company. I can't go on, yes, doing this here. Yes, doing. I can't go on working here anymore. I want a different job. When I came into the room, Liz was reading a newspaper. She looked up and said hello, and then went on reading her newspaper. That's fine. I hope that we have done a good job today. We have come to the end of this lecture. I'd like to thank you very much for joining me, and goodbye. See you next lecture.